apologies. We forgot about our appearance generators.
So you guys came. Who wants the grand tour? Anybody else? That was a hell of a thing.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars, welcome to another classic film review. Today's classic film review is for the 1999 comedy science fiction film Galaxy Quest, a film that is directed by Dean Parisot, and it stars Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Tony Shalhoub, Sam Rockwell, Daryl Mitchell, Enrico Colantoni, Robin Sachs, and Missy Pyle. Now, Galaxy Quest. I love this film so much. This film focuses on a group of ex-stars from a TV show called Galaxy Quest. The show has long since been cancelled. They are still heavily involved in the scenes where they go out to the shows so the fans can meet them and all this kind of stuff. And while there, basically, Tim Allen's character gets tasked with a job, and it turns out that the people that want him to do this job are actually from space, and they're under attack from a vicious warlord that is destroying their race. And they want Tim Allen and his crew to head into space and help them defeat this enemy. And they have designed all their technology from the TV show Galaxy Quest, a show that they think is actually real and that this crew actually did all these brilliant things on the show. They don't realise that they're actually actors who haven't really got a clue what they're doing. Right, Galaxy Quest then. Well, I mean, you may or you may not know, I am a huge fan of Star Trek. I have reviewed on the channel all the Star Trek movies, including the new ones, the Kelvin Timeline ones. They're all on the channel. I just love Star Trek. I have grown up with Star Trek, and it's been a big part of my life. And it's my favourite science fiction, if I'm honest. I mean, Star Wars is absolutely brilliant, but I think Star Trek is a more hopeful future, which was the idea with Gene Roddenberry. And this is essentially an unofficial Star Trek film, really. They very clearly pay homage to the TV show Star Trek. All the characters here on display are parodies of the Star Trek crew. Obviously, you've got Tim Allen playing Captain Kirk, you've got Sigourney Weaver. It's just clear, you've got Alan Rickman, who's obviously the Spock character, Tony Shalhoub, Mr. Scott, Sam Rockwell's character, who for me is arguably the biggest highlight of the film, is like the faceless crew member who is convinced throughout the whole of this film that he is like, one of the red jersey characters. And if you don't know, if someone had like a red jersey in a Star Trek TV episode and was beamed down to a planet, you knew he was pretty much the first one to die. And because he was only an extra on the show, the Sam Rockwell character guy, he's convinced that he's going to get it, basically. So he's constantly terrified and anxious about the fact that he's going to die. And apparently Sam Rockwell actually based his performance on the Bill Paxton performance from Aliens. And he very nearly turned down the role because he'd just got a part in an independent film. I can't remember who now, but somebody basically talked him round and says, no, do this film. You'll regret it otherwise. And I'm so glad he did. Sam Rockwell is amazing in this film. Everybody's great in this film. Tim Allen's brilliant. I know Tim Allen doesn't have a massive fan base. I mean, he has done some good stuff, but for me, this is easily Tim Allen's best film by far. He's very good as the William Shatner character, the Captain Kirk type character. Got great chemistry with the whole crew, especially Alan Rickman and Sigourney Weaver. And for me, Alan Rickman, along with Sam Rockwell, take the crown here for the outstanding performers. I mean, Alan Rickman, who plays like this ex-Shakespearean actor who's just been lumped with this part that he can't get away from, and he despises the character and the part. But throughout this film, you see him come to love and appreciate it. It's just great. The comedy is absolutely golden here, but it also takes itself seriously in regards to the science fiction aspect of it and the story. And this wonderful alien race who are so lovely and innocent, really. Bless them. Just so reliant on this crew that they think are heroes, not knowing that they're just, bum actors, basically. It's just, it really is comedy gold, but the effects are actually really, really good. It does take itself seriously in regards to the science fiction and the threat, and the character played by Robin Sachs, Saris, is a great villain. I mean, very one-dimensional, but you show me a Star Trek villain that isn't really, you know what I mean? They're all pretty one-dimensional, and he plays a pretty good villain here. So it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's got lots of action. The comedy is genuinely funny here. I mean, laugh out loud funny. I just absolutely love it, and it's one of those films that certainly Star Trek fans have taken under their wing and kind of given it an unofficial place in the Star Trek filmography. I think was it J.J. Abrams has gone on record as to say for him it's definitely an unofficial Star Trek film. It's just marvelous. It really, really is fun to see all these actors having such a good time, and it's very, very clear as well, even when you watch this film, that everybody here is having an absolute blast while they're taking part in this film. It's clear to see that they all got on. It's also interesting to note that apparently it was going to have a much darker tone, and then they decided fairly early on in the production to lighten it a little bit to make it much more of a comedy. So yeah, what else can you say about Galaxy Quest other than it's absolutely unmissable? It stood the test of time. It's still really, really a lot of fun. And I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because it's just one of my absolute favourites. Great dialogue, great writing, great direction, great cast, great chemistry, great everything. And it's just one of my all-time favourites in regards to science fiction, certainly comedies anyway. So thanks for watching. I hope you like this review. I'll be back with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.